Hello, everyone. Hey, Chef Martin with y'all. Welcome to the Nude Life. Hey, if you want to contribute to this podcast, you're more than welcome to. You'll see the little button at the beginning. All right. Welcome to support, whatever you want to do. If you don't, hey, hang around. I hope you hang around. Listen in for a little bit. Hey, today's topics, I'm just gonna be all over the damn place. All right, sitting here in all my nudeness, wearing my cowboy hat, just enjoying life. I wish I could light a cigar, but I know the alarms will start going off. Topics we're gonna be talking today. My new sitcom that I've submitted. It's called The Nude Chef. Just being a new nudist. Grilling one of my ribeyes. I'm going to give y'all little secrets on how to grill a good ribeye now that summer's coming on. Well, in some areas it is. If you're up north, you sucking. A little bit of rant on these social medias that I'm on, and then last I'll finish with a nudist items emergency kit. All right. Let's get started on this. This past week, I've been doing a new TV sitcom, and I started sitting here, and I got with my editor, and Miss Colleen. She goes, "Hey, I started throwing some ideas, and then I just went with it. I just started running with it. So basically, it's about my life and how the Nude Chef came to be." Okay. So if you want to take a reading on it, it's at chefsplaya.com. More than welcome to go check it out. And it's called Nude Life. Okay. To do one of these TV sitcoms, there's a lot of work. I thank Miss Colleen because I tried to do her part of it, and I about threw my laptop through the damn window. You've got to get 4 episodes together, and then you make a quick synopsis of each episode, put all that together, then you got to build characters, and then you got to do a tagline, and then you got to do the plot, and all this together. Then at the end, what the TV executives want is they want a script. You don't give it to them, you wait on them to ask you, okay? You don't just volunteer it. So, I do my scripts from my first episode. Like this one's gonna be the idea, and then the next episode. I'm doing 30-minute sitcoms, so I have to base everything off of those 30 minutes. Okay, so I go 5 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute, 5 minutes, 5 minute, or however it ends up 30. I'm using Texas math there. Okay, so. Go give it a look. I think you'll like it. It's pretty cool. Then these are actual things that have happened in my life. All right. Next topic of conversation is going to be being a new nudist. I was on Instagram. I got hit up by a message by a new nudist. And this dude, he's a brother. He's getting brave. Let's put it like that. He was asking me suggestions on how to become a new nudist. What are the things that you need to do, things like that. I basically told him, bro, start slow. Go experiment in your house. If it's cool, you want to adventure out, start looking for a nudist camp or nudist resort in your area. Go half a day, but make it a day, and you might end up spending a weekend. Or like me, I've lived in 2 full-time nudist resorts, all right? So, but just start out slow, okay? And some of the things you might want to carry with you, you're going to want to carry some sunscreen, flip-flop, towels, wet wipes for damn sure. And I'll cover all that at the very end on a nudist emergency kit, all right? So, again, now that summer's coming up, it's starting to get a little warm. And what got me thinking about this is in my sitcom, I quickly describe on how to cook a good ribeye steak. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to cover it here. Being a chef, I'll go ahead and I'll tell y'all how I cook my steaks. All right. First thing I do is I always go find a good butcher. Stay local. Wherever you are, go find you a good butcher. And some butchers are known because their families have gone there forever. Well, me, I like to go out and I go look for myself. And I hit every butcher shop and I'll get their meats. What you want to look for in a steak, I'm only going to talk about a steak right now. What I look for is, first thing I look for in a butcher shop, I look at the color of the meat. I want it red, all right? I don't want it pink. I don't want it light green. I want it red. And I want to see the whiteness of the fat, especially in the ribeye, okay? What I'll do next is I'll ask the butcher to bring it out so I can smell it. Any nasty smell that just whiffs through you, put it back. Don't take it. Do not take it. You want the freshness of the meat. That's what you're smelling for, okay? The way I prep my ribeyes, I get them about half an inch to an inch thick, 3/4 inch thick. I like steaks. I do. I'm a meat eater. I'll tell you right now. What I'll do is I always season my steaks before I put them in a skillet. And I'll put them in a skillet for 60 seconds. That's it. All you're trying to do is just sear it so all the moisture, all the juices will stay inside. That's all. Skillet's the best. Period. Hands down for steak. Okay? What I'll do is I'll take my steak out. The butcher cuts it. I watch him cut it, puts it in the paper, take it to the house. What I do is I'll put on a tray. It's usually for me and my girlfriend or whomever I'm having over that evening. I'll put both steaks out on a tray. Use your hands. You want to touch your food, okay? Touch your food. I'm very simple with the ingredients. What I'll do is I'll take some sea salt. I always use sea salt. I don't use that other salt, store salt, Morton salt. I use sea salt. The rocks, that's what I use, okay? What I'll do is I'll put a pinch on each steak, back and front, and I'll rub it in with my hands. Rub that salt in, all right? I'll rub it in. Then I'll get my ground pepper and I'll ground it. I'll put it on the steak, start rubbing that in. And then what I'll do is I'll put a little bit of dab, just a pinch of olive oil on the steaks, okay? Then I'll do that. And then when I see everything is flavored, I'll go ahead and I'll add just a pinch of basil, and I'll rub that in too, okay? Now, if there's a little fat that's hanging over or whatever, hold on, let me get my knife sharpener. I'll go ahead. That's my knife. I was sharpening my knife, my steak knife, my 10-incher. For vegetables, you want to use a soft little one, okay? Flexible one. So I'll go ahead and cut the extra fat off. And then what I'll do is I'll put it in the frying pan, in the skillet. I'll put a tablespoon of butter in the skillet. Bring the heat to high. And all you want to do is 60 seconds each side. That's it. And for the tips on the outsides of the steak, just tip the skillet over. All the juices, all that comes out. Once you finish those 60 seconds, put those steaks on the tray. The juices that are left in that pan, throw them all over the steaks. Rub it into the steak, okay? And that's how I do my steaks. Very, very simple ingredients, okay? Last topic I want to discuss. I'm on all these social networks. I guess people just don't read my bio. On my bio, it says on there, big capital letters, straight. This is my rant part. But still, every day I get about, 6 to 10 dick pictures, okay? I've even started to get pictures of men's asses and shit. And I'm like, I write them, look, stop, or I will stop you. I will block you. I will turn you in, okay? Not on Nudist are into things like that, okay? Not all nudists are into seeing dick pictures. We're not. To a nudist, a dick's a dick. A tit's a tit, breast is a breast. To us, it's just like seeing normal people, except you got clothes on, okay? That's the big difference. We really don't care what you look like. It's the confidence level that you have, okay? So, when you're posting and talking to nudists, just think of them as in they're in clothes. That's all. All right? Because we really are in clothes. So, this leads me to the last. I'm trying to keep it under 10 minutes so I can post it on YouTube. The last, a nudist, you need an emergency kit. In this emergency kit, you should have towel, flip-flops, sunscreen, probably the 100 and plus, just for your little sensitive spots. Okay? Bug spray, wet wipes, at least 2 bottles of water, and an energy bar, something to eat on in case you get hungry, all right? So, nudists, we're just like everybody else. Just picture us with clothes on. That's all, okay? All right, this is Chef Martin. I've had a great time. Hell, I'm hungry now. All right. Y'all take care of each other, all right? Thank you for listening in. This is Chef Martin. Adios.